If you click this video, it's because you have questions about the new subscription and backwards compatibility on the PS5, and I got answers. So let me answer the question on my title with a quick answer. Yes, the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible, but at the same time, it's not. So let's get into the details now. In the past few days, Sony has announced brand new information. They're taking their old subscription, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, scrapping them and doing a new format. Well, it's kind of a new format, but you're gonna get 3 tiers that you can pay into. So pay attention because tier 3 is gonna be the one that you're gonna keep your eye on. Let's start with the most basic, which is PlayStation Essential. So that's basically your PlayStation Plus. Nothing changes. You get your free game, get some discounts, and you get to play with your friends online. Nothing crazy. And we'll talk about prices at the very end. So the next tier is coming up is PlayStation Extra. So this is going to be a direct competitor to the Xbox Game Pass and their game library. If you're like me, I have no experience in Xbox. I have nothing. So let me talk about what the game library and the Game Pass is actually. So it's basically a subscription where you get access to hundreds of games. So the Xbox library Game Pass basically has 2 tiers. The basic one, you get access to hundreds of games, both exclusive and third party. But you also get access to certain games like NBA, MLB, at day of launch. Sounds very cool. Then they have a premium tier. Basically, you get that, plus you get a whole bunch of other games that are Xbox and Xbox 360. And on top of that, you get EA access. So that means you can get FIFA, Madden, and any other EA games that come out. So how does this apply to the second tier of the new PlayStation subscription? Well, PlayStation is getting its own game library, just like the Xbox. So this is direct words from the Sony website. They say that they're gonna put about 400 games from the PS4 and the PS5 in there. So they mean both Sony exclusive and third-party games. So up to now, that's the only information we have about that. What games? I don't know. I know for sure we're gonna get God of War, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and so many other exclusives. And just so you know, this is coming out in June. So we're very limited on information, but I know in the next upcoming months, we're gonna get more updates on how this is gonna look, how it's gonna come to the PS5, do we got an update, and how it's all gonna work. So let's go to the last tier, tier 3, backwards compatibility, question mark. So this tier is gonna have everything from previous tier 2 and tier 1, and it's gonna be called PlayStation Premium. So on top of that 400 games, they're also gonna add a very specific number, 340 games. They're gonna put games all the way from PS3, PS2, PS1, and PSP. How they're gonna put PSP games on a PS5, I don't know. Are they gonna remaster the games? Are they gonna format them? So many questions, but hopefully we get updates about that. So is the PS5 the only one that's gonna be able to get access to this new subscription? No, you're actually gonna be able to get it on PS5, PS4, and also PC. And so this is what I mean about backwards compatibility. Technically, you're buying into backwards compatibility, but if you take your old PS2 God of War game and you put into your PS5, it's probably not gonna work. Maybe, maybe not, we don't know yet. Maybe if you buy into this tier, maybe you're gonna be able to access that. All we know is gonna be a cloud-based service. So release dates. I said it's gonna come out in June, but not in North America yet. First, they're gonna do trial in Asian countries. After that, North America, Europe, and then the rest of the world. And they said that by the end of the year, hopefully they have the new subscription out everywhere. And so what about prices? So let's compare prices from the PlayStation platform and the Xbox. So I said Xbox technically has 2 tiers and Sony has 3. So for Xbox, the first tier, which is basically the first 2 tiers of the PlayStation platform, costs $10 per month. And that rounds out to be $120 per year. But is it cheaper to get a yearly subscription? Probably, but I actually can't find any. But you would compare the first PlayStation tier, it only costs $60 per year. And both of those beat the Xbox first tier. And then let's look at the last tier. For the Xbox last tier, the Gold Ultimate, it actually costs $15 per month or $180 per year. Same for this, I can't find an Xbox yearly subscription that's actually discounted. But when you look at the last tier of the PlayStation, it actually costs $120 per year. So it's a lot cheaper. Now that you have some questions answered, what about if you already have a subscription for the PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now? Well, actually, they're scrapping that. If you have a PlayStation Plus subscription, you're going to be automatically enrolled into the PlayStation Basic. And then if you have a PlayStation Now, you're going to be automatically enrolled into the second tier. So don't worry, you're not wasting any money if you already bought that subscription. Don't worry because I'm on the same boat. So lastly, is this worth it? Well, it depends on you. Is nostalgia super important to you? Do you care about playing the old games like, for instance, Spider-Man PS1, Spyro on the PS2, Sonic racing games, and many more? So that's up to you if you want to pay for that. But I personally think it might not be worth it. But that doesn't stop me from getting it. When this comes out, I'm actually going to buy it so I can try it out and tell you, is it worth it or not? So that's actually all I got for today. If you have any more questions, comment them below, hit that follow button, hit the notification bell so you can get update information when I come on with my videos. So thank you very much and have a great day.